Okay, so hi guys, good day. Okay, so morning grade 8 or good day grade 8 math science students. Let's try to continue our lessons for the third quarter and geometry. So this is going to be our fourth lesson on similar polygons. So let's try to answer and jump right ahead on this question. In the diagram below, PQRS is a rectangle which has been divided in three congruent rectangles. So what is the ratio of sides PQ and QR? As you can see, we have congruent rectangles and also similar rectangles as well. So if these three rectangles are just the same with each other, the three smaller rectangles, we can start naming them. Let's say that this is point Y, this point W, point X, and this is point Z. Now, according to this problem, we need to find the ratio of PQ and QR. Okay, so there weren't any numerical values that were given on this problem, so we'll have to really try to solve it algebraically for this problem. Okay, so we know that they're congruent to each other. So if they're congruent to each other, we can say that YP here is congruent to SP, right? So therefore, so for this problem, we can say that SY is congruent to YP. Okay, for this problem, since both of them are congruent rectangles. Okay, so if both of these lines are congruent, and we know that RQ is congruent to SP, therefore we can say that RQ is equal to SY plus YP. But since SY is congruent to YP, we can say that RQ or QR is equal to SY plus SY, which should give us QR being equal to 2SY. Okay, so we have here QR being equal to 2SY, or it could also be QR is equal to 2YP, since they are both the same. Okay, so that's gonna be YP as well, is equal to 2YP. Now, it says here on our problem as well, we have here PQ. Okay, so how do we find the measurements of PQ? So PQ is equal to ZQ, right? PQ is equal to ZQ plus PZ. Okay, and we also know that YP is equal to ZQ. Okay, so they're both equal to each other. Now, if YP is equal to ZQ, so therefore we can say that PQ is equal to YP plus PZ. Now, PZ over here, PZ, this is equal to XZ. And if PZ is equal to XZ, and we know that XZ is equal to XW plus XW plus WZ. And since we know that WZ is equal to YP, we can say that XZ is equal to YP plus XW. And since we know that XW is also equal to YP, we can say furthermore that XZ is equal to YP plus YP, and that should give us 2YP. Okay, so therefore the value of ZQ is YP, the value of PZ is 2YP, and if we add them, that should give us 3YP for this problem. Okay. And this should also give us 3SY. Okay. And if we divide the SYs and the YPs, what fraction, what ratio will we get? So we'll get a ratio of 3:2. So therefore the answer for this problem is just 3:2. And that's how we solve the similarity and ratio problem on rectangles.